back to my more important analysis videos with me, Rich Market Analyst at Hantec Markets on Thursday, 31st of August. I'm going to look at sterling dollar now. What we have seen is sterling under a little bit of corrective pressure today, not a huge amount, but the market basically consolidated around this neckline of that old top pattern. In the last few days, it's basically sort of been buzzing around that neckline. Let me show you the intraday chart where that certainly has been the case, but just dropped away a touch there, and that could now turn into, and a move below 28.70. Would that then become a head and shoulders top pattern? Left hand shoulder, head, right hand shoulder. So a break below 28.70 would complete that top pattern, and argue that you complete that to sort of imply around about 100 ticks lower, and that would be 27.70, and basically this old low, bang on, 27.70. So that could well be seen, actually. If the market breaks down below 28.70, you've got this pivot at 28.40. Old lows became resistance, and then you broke out. So that is a degree of support. But it is interesting because I still think this market, well, if I had been before the European session took over, the market was basically almost flat on the day, and just again, as I said, hovering around this resistance. The failure to break above this resistance decisively and sort of now beginning to turn lower is starting to sort of generate a little bit of a corrective momentum again. The market sort of failed to close above, in any real way, failed to close above 29.30, and that has certainly sort of put the pressure onto the downside, and these momentum indicators are beginning to tail off again. That the RSI this morning had been sort of fairly flat, but it's now beginning to tail back. The stochastics as well, similar sort of story. So this could start to turn into a bit of a corrective move if sterling bulls sort of really do start to give up the support of that 28.70 support. So that is your near-term key level, I would say. Holding on to that, you could still argue it's sort of consolidating around this neckline resistance area, which sort of turns into a bit of a pivot, I suppose, but basically it's a resistance area. You'd need a move back above, what's that, Tuesday's high of 29.78. If I can't go on it, so I'll do it on the hourly chart. 29.78. Need a move back above that to really start to sort of generate a bit of upside momentum again. A close above 29.30 in a decisive manner would also help to generate that. But look at the hourly chart; it's still not really excessively negative. The hourly sort of momentum on the RSI is still sort of holding up and around that sort of 35.40 area. The MACD line is around neutral. So yes, it has dropped away today, but not to a degree that the market is starting to gain real traction to the downside. So we're still waiting for this one to really make that decisive move. I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later.